Today, we're checking out something exciting, the Gemilai G3007L. This machine sits in the $500 range and packs in features you usually see on pricier models, like PID temperature control, a dual heating system, an LED display, a standard 58mm portafilter, and a lot more. We're going to take a closer look at what this machine does well, where it might miss the mark, and whether it's worth your money. Alright, let's start with the unboxing. The machine comes in a very sturdy box, just like the G3005E I reviewed earlier. When you open the box, you'll first see a box of accessories. Everything is well protected, so no worries about any damage during shipping. The machine is pretty heavy. It took some real effort to take it out of the box. Now let's check what's in the box. Here are the quick start guides and menu. There's a 58mm spouted portafilter. It's quite hefty and well made. It includes single and double shot baskets, plus a blind disc for backflushing. These baskets are all non-pressurized. You also get a tamper, which is made of plastic and metal. It reminds me of the one from the Breville Barista Pro. It's not the most solid one, but much better than the typical plastic tamper you often see. There's also a coffee scoop and a cleaning brush. The accessories are nice and they can get the job done. Now let's talk about the machine itself. Right out of the box, the Gemilai G3007L feels solid and durable. The body is mostly heavy stainless steel, giving it a nice, sturdy feel. It has a nice brushed finish. Considering the price, it's pretty impressive. It's definitely a mid-range machine rather than an entry-level machine. Here is a nice LED display. The display is bright and easy to read. It shows the real-time temperature of the boiler and doubles as a shot timer while brewing. When you're steaming, it even displays the steaming time. That's very neat. The controls are straightforward. You've got 3 buttons only. The first one is the power button. The second is for manual brewing, which acts as a simple on and off button for brewing. And here is a programmable button that lets you set the brew time. Simply hold down the button and let the machine brew, releasing when it reaches your desired brew time. This is useful if you want to dial in a specific shot time and let the machine handle everything. On the LED display, you can long press the plus button to adjust the brew temperature or the minus button to change the pre-infusion time from 0 to 30 seconds. One feature I really like is the barista light. It adds a great vibe to my coffee corner, especially in the evening. And I can see the extraction clearly without additional lighting. There's also a pressure gauge, which is always nice to have. At the back of the machine, there's a 1.7-liter water reservoir, which is large enough for multiple shots. The drip tray is a bit shallow, but the lid is thick and sturdy. The clearance below the spout is a bit small. Only a smaller cup fits with a scale in place. But the portafilter design is standard, so you can easily swap it out with a bottomless portafilter, giving you more space for a larger cup. The power cord is long, which is nice, so I don't have to place the machine near the power outlet. Overall, my first impression is great, especially for something in the $500 range. Let's walk through the cool features of this espresso machine. First up is the PID temperature control paired with a larger boiler. This setup keeps the brew temperature super accurate once the machine is fully warmed up. I measured the water temperature coming out of the spout, and while there might be a bit of heat loss, the brew temperature stayed stable at around 195 degrees Fahrenheit throughout most of the brewing process. Inside the basket, the temperature should be slightly higher. This is a big plus compared to entry-level machines with thermoblocks that often have temperature swings as they heat up and cool down. It's worth mentioning that although the LED display shows 203 degrees Fahrenheit after about 3 minutes, I found it's best to give the machine a bit more time to fully heat up. I usually wait around 10 to 15 minutes to ensure everything is ready to go. Next up is the dual heating system. The machine has a 550ml boiler for brewing and a separate thermoblock for steaming. What's great about this setup is that you don't have to wait between brewing and steaming. You can start steaming milk right after pulling your shot. After steaming, the machine automatically releases pressure, so you're good to go for another shot without worrying about temperature surfing. Sure, it's not a dual boiler, so you can't brew and steam at the same time. But for most home setups, this works really well. The machine also has adjustable pre-infusion, which wets the coffee puck before full pressure is applied. While it's a nice feature, it's a bit limited here. You can set the pre-infusion time, but it's really just adjusting the wait time before the pump kicks in, not the duration of low-pressure water flow. It only dispenses about 6 grams of water, which isn't quite enough to fully soak the puck. So, there's some room for improvement here. There's also a screw beneath the machine, which at first I thought might be an OPV to adjust the peak pump pressure, but it's actually for tweaking the flow of water during extraction. Using Time More's Black Mirror mini scale, I can show you the real-time drip rate. By default, the drip rate is about 5.4 grams per second. Turning the screw clockwise, the water flow increases, and turning it the other way slows the drip rate down. It's somewhat similar to the flow profiling paddle on the Lilith Bianca, but not as easy to adjust in real time. You need a screwdriver to turn it. It does take some trial and error to find the sweet spot, but I found that around 5 grams per second works best with my beans. This feature adds some advanced control that you don't usually see at this price point. While not everyone might need it, it's a nice extra for those who like to experiment and fine-tune their shots. Let's put it to the test and see how it performs. This machine uses non-pressurized baskets, so you'll need to dial in the grind size to get the right flow rate. I'm using the DF64V grinder, which also offers great value for money. Please check out my previous review if you're interested. The double shot basket can hold about 18 grams of coffee. The 58mm portafilter is a big plus since I can find lots of handy compatible tools, like the dosing funnel or distribution tools. A good puck prep ensures more even extraction. Give it a solid tamp. The included tamper works fine, though a calibrated tamper like this could be a good upgrade for more consistent results. I prefer using the manual brewing option and weighing the yield instead of using a preset time. It's more accurate, but it won't do the pre-infusion in manual mode. The shot looks great. Rich creamer, nice flow. I stopped the shot at around 26 seconds, yielding about 36 grams, hitting that sweet 1:2 ratio. The coffee has the classic syrupy texture. It's well balanced, smooth, with a nice aroma, no harsh or unpleasant acidity and bitterness. Over the past week, I've pulled several shots, and as long as the grind size is dialed in and the machine is fully preheated, the results were consistently excellent. Next up, let's pull a shot and steam some milk to see how the dual heating system performs. After brewing, simply turn the rotary knob, and the thermoblock starts working immediately without any wait time. First, remember to purge the steam wand to clear any water. This ensures drier steam. The steam pressure is consistent and powerful enough. The 3-hole steam tip creates a good vortex in the milk, making it easier than the 1-hole tip I tried on other espresso machines. As I steam, the LED display switches to show the steaming time. I usually steam for about 30 to 40 seconds, and it hits the right temperature. The texture looks good, smooth and glossy, great for latte art. I'm not good at latte art. This setup is perfect for my practicing. Let's pour it over the espresso and see how it turns out. Not bad, isn't it? The workflow on this machine is smooth and efficient, especially for home use. The dual heating system really shines here, allowing you to transition from brewing to steaming without any hassle. That's my review of the Gemilai G3007L. If you're looking for a machine that offers a lot of bang for your buck and can grow with you as you refine your skills, the Gemilai G3007L is definitely worth considering. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this machine, feel free to leave a comment below. And as always, happy brewing!